Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Forever Stranded. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So in the last episode we got our cooling finished out inside of the ship and we also made this stone chopper. And I think we're going to look a little deeper into progressive automation today and try to get a little bit more stuff actually working in this. So there's a couple of things that I want to try out with this mod. And the first one is going to be to try to get this chopper a bit more automated. What I would really like to be able to do is have this chopper to where we never have to look at it ever again. So the first thing is about planting saplings. So the saplings here, actually, I did some testing in a creative world, and even a diamond chopper with a diamond upgrade will only plant these 3 blocks. And the iron chopper with the iron upgrade will only plant these 2. So I don't quite understand what the point is on that, but we have something else that we can do, and that is the planter. And this goes under the ground, and I'm pretty sure that if we go to a stone planter, that might work. But now there's another thing too. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but we have a bunch of apatite from sieving gravel. And we can make fertilizer with that stuff with a little bit of sand. So 1 apatite and 2 sand makes 8 fertilizer. So yes, we have all the fertilizer we could want, and we can grow these trees fairly easily if... Oh, that is something I didn't think about. So what do you bet? We'll break this out here, but yeah. So that's a little bit of a problem. So the chopper actually stops the tree from being able to grow. Oh, that's not good. So what we may have to do, I have an idea of something that we could do here, and we'll just see if it works, I guess. So I am going to set this here and let it chop this tree. But what I think I'm going to do is actually have the planter work out a little bit away from the chopper, because the chopper has a range of 3. So I am hoping that means that it will chop a tree that's a little bit away from the chopper. We'll have to try that here as soon as it's done chopping that. So we're going to let that do its thing. And actually in the meantime, oh, well, we actually have iron and chests on us. So let's go ahead and make another hopper, and we should be able to place this into the side of this thing, and this should restock an axe. Yes, perfect. Okay, awesome. So yes, that's how we'll have to have something that can craft axes. Thanks to tiny progressions, we can very easily have a cobblestone generator, and this will give us plenty of sticks from the wood. We should be able to harvest or craft tons of stone axes. And so then the only thing that we need is automated insertion of the wood into a furnace. And from there, we need the... that was the wrong way around. From there, we need the charcoal to be sucked back out of the furnace, first refilling the furnace, second refilling the chopper. Now, the reason we need to refill the furnace first is because the chopper, with no fuel, will automatically take the wood that it chops and put it into its fuel slot. So it will always have fuel as long as it's cutting trees. So that is a thing. But right now, we're going to go and first cool down a little because we are getting hot. And let's drop this off in there. So I love how fast this cools me down too. I mean, that is so helpful. So yeah, I don't know if wearing armor actually does hurt. Did get a comment about that on, well, it was 2 videos ago. But yes, I don't know for sure if that makes any difference or not. But let's go ahead and make up our planter now. So the wooden planter, we need some logs, a furnace, a wooden hoe, and a chest. Okay, so we should have everything that we need for that. Let's go ahead and make up a furnace to start out with. And then we need some sticks, a wooden hoe. Okay, there's that. Then we should be able to make our wooden planter. And then if we go to the stone planter, yes, we just need a stone hoe. So yeah, we have everything that we need there. So let's go ahead and do this, make the stone hoe, and now we should be able to make the stone planter. So that's great. Now let's go ahead and make another stone upgrade. So that's going to be a wooden upgrade first, and then upgraded to stone. So let's grab this, and I'm really hoping this will work. Now, obviously, supplying this entire system with fuel is going to be the big problem, and it'll be interesting to see if it actually can supply itself with fuel. So the final thing that we need then is stone hoe. So I am assuming that one will be enough, because this shouldn't take a lot, not like the chopper. The chopper is going to take a lot of stuff in order to be able to do its thing. Now I'm just curious. Oh, more upgrades will give it more range. Neat. I wonder how many upgrades we can put in. Is there any limit? Oh, that's something that we can look at in the future. So in all actuality, that is very impressive. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull that fuel out of there. Let's go ahead and fuel this back up. And we'll just put in like 4 of those. And then we'll throw the... Yep, that's what I was talking about. See, it'll use the wood. It will use the wood to supply itself with fuel. So we'll get our upgrades back, chop down the last of this tree, and that could be a problem too, the fact that it is not chopping down the base of the tree. So yeah, all of that stuff is things that we may have to look into. So now if we move this over to here, let's go ahead and grab a bit of dirt, and now let's place the planter underneath here. And now my hope is that this planter, that's the chopper. It does say crops. Oh, yep. Crops only. Dang it! Well, it was worth a shot. You know? But I do kind of wonder, with putting in the extra upgrades, if this will actually plant a larger area now. Let's find out. So we'll place this back down here. We'll put in the fuel. We'll put in the saplings. We'll put... Well, the axe should go in automatically, and it doesn't really look like it, unfortunately. Well, that really sucks. Because a single tree... Ugh. Now, question. A single tree can... Yes, that will grow. Okay. And it doesn't use any durability off of the axe while it's cutting leaves. So that's a bonus, but it does use fuel. So we could possibly... I need to go back to the creative world and check and see. Maybe we can use a stone axe in an iron chopper and it will do a bit more. I don't know. This might be good enough. But let's go... Oh, that could be part of the issue too. Let's go ahead and place both of those in here. And just see what happens now when this finishes chopping. Still only 1. Okay, well... I'm going to make a couple more of those stone upgrades and just see what we can do. Because this might be the number of blocks that it plants. We can actually try that really easy. So let's grab a bit of this dirt here. And so if I place dirt here, I am willing to bet that's actually what it is. So let's go ahead and grab some of this dirt. And if we place it here, yep. So let's see here. To get back to this point and plant 2, so we need to get around a full size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I don't know if it's going to count blocks that it can't plant. Let's try that. No, it obviously would be, because it's not planting out in front of it when it can do 5. So right now it can do 5, so it's getting to the hopper. Let's go ahead and go make another upgrade and see if this will go further. So let's grab a bit of redstone. So we'll do redstone surrounded by logs. And we'll make 2 more of those. And then, oh, we don't have enough stone in our inventory. Good thing we have some in the chest. So we'll go ahead and surround these with stone. Make 2 stone upgrades. Alright. So now, if we put these in here, range of 9. Alright, so it made it full distance around. Okay, so now, alright, do we have to go any further? Yep, we need 1 more. Okay, so if we can get it to 10, a range of 10. Alright, so that's still not going to grow because we need it to be 1 block away from the planter. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of these upgrades, so I'm going to just do what I need to get this thing to plant that far away from itself. I'll figure out what I need. And so that's the target planted area, and I believe we need to move this. So yes, we can't have any blocks right next to the tree, and that should do it. So I'll count up how many of these upgrades I need, and I will be right back. Well, I guess now we find out if my math is correct. According to what I counted out, we need 9 more upgrades, which seems absolutely ridiculous, but I guess that's the way that it is. So there we go, 9 more upgrades. Now, if this is correct, we should be able to put 8 of them in, and it will plant up to this block right here. So let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, need saplings. Range of 25. We need a range of 26. Well, there we go. Okay. It works. Okay, so now, will this tree grow? Yes, it will. Oh, that is nice. And so it kind of looks like it's going to cut the base of the tree. I hope. I guess we'll find out. So, yeah, we're going to let this thing do its business here. And in the meantime, I'm going to look at possible ways to improve the item flow around here so that we can have, our logs going straight into the furnace automatically cooking the logs, all of that good stuff. So, yeah, this is going to take a little bit anyway. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ooh, a compressed witch. Nice. Oh, that was nice. That was beautiful. It chopped the entire tree and then replanted it. So that did take quite a bit of charcoal for it to make that. But we still haven't used up an entire axe. We have come close. Now, I've been looking through some of our options for item movement in JEI, and it looks like there's not much in the way of item movement. So I think we're probably going to go right now with vanilla item movement using hoppers and droppers. So yes, as much as that kind of sucks, that is what we're going to have to do. But I do need to cool down, and that's going to cause all of these guys to fall into the pit trap. Now, the pit trap is the next thing after we get this tree farm automated and set up. So the pit traps, we're going to use another little thing from Progressive Automation. Progressive? So there is another item here called the Killer. So this will do, obviously, what it says. It will kill things that are on top of it. So we can make filters to determine what it's going to kill, and that makes it a safe mob trap. So we can set it up to just kill the player. We can set it up to just kill mobs. Or maybe just passive mobs, our animals. And there is an adult filter so that we can just kill adults. So yeah, there's also a milker that allows the farmer to milk cows. So that's this guy here. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff here that I think we could do quite a bit of stuff with Progressive Automation. So we're going to be pushing into that pretty heavily. So yeah, well, I will say that the stuff to make the vanilla item transfer here is nothing really major to look at. So I'm just going to make all of that stuff, and I'll just show you guys what I've got here in a little bit. And hopefully we will have, a positive on our fuel. I'm pretty sure we will, but we'll just have to see. So, yep, I will get to this. So, one thing that I didn't think about was the fact that in order to make a vanilla dropper elevator, we need to be able to make a comparator. Well, obviously the nether is not an option right now. So we need a way to get nether quartz outside of the nether. So for that, we use spores, and we get spores by sieving sand. Obviously, we have plenty of that. So then we just click the spores on some dirt, and it will make mycelium. Now, this should spread, and actually, let's go grab our water can. That should actually make this stuff grow. And food. Hey. What do you know? It's food. Let's go ahead and swap that out. And actually, now the watering can is over here. So let's see if this will help this stuff spread. Obviously, it has already started spreading. Yes, it will. All right, awesome. So now what we need to do is place a barrel on top of the mycelium, and we need to get a little bit of water. So bucket. One place that this bucket, I did not set up my water stuff. So thankfully we do have a bottle of water that we can use to fill our bucket, and then we'll place some leaves in there. All right. So now all that we need to do is take the water bucket and click it on this, and this will slowly turn into witch water. And I don't know for sure. It seems like this takes a while. So yeah, I'm going to let this sit for a while. The witch water will be purple, so it will be very obvious when it is witch water. And yeah, it's fermenting now. And I think the more mycelium you have around the witch water, the faster it happens. Hence the reason I made 25. I could be wrong in that. But once that turns into witch water, then all that we have to do is click a sand on it, and that's going to make a soul sand. Now, soul sand has the possibility of making nether quartz when we sieve it. So, yeah, that is what I am going to do. So, I don't know what the chances on nether quartz. I know it's pretty high. So, I will be making a little bit of soul sand here. And there we go. Witch water. We'll put this in there. And there we go. So, yeah, that's how we get this. And if we look at the uses on this soul sand, the sieving, we have a 100% drop chance of nether quartz. We also have a 6% drop chance of quartz, or warts, and a 1% on the gas tier. So at least I can make my comparator, which will make it to where we can do the whatever dropper tower. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I had gotten a working dropper elevator here by the time that I realized that I don't need this. I had missed a particular method of moving items around, and that is the extra utilities transfer pipe. I had put in conduit, and yeah, that did not look overly promising. But this thing, it's not overly expensive. We need some vial dust, glass, and stone slabs. Now, the stone slabs and the glass, very, very easy. The vial dust really isn't that difficult either. Soul sand, smelted. And that makes, what, 6 of those? Yeah. And then to make our transfer nodes, I wasted a lot of redstone making all of this stuff. And I made a lot of hoppers too, but I guess that means that we can make, more easily automated stuff in here. Because, yeah, like here I have now semi-automated the water production. So all that I have to do is drop leaves or cactus or saplings or something into there, and then I can grab it. Now also I found out I can move the water into this barrel with a bottle. I don't need to use a bucket. So yeah, that's a thing as well. But we have definitely been making some major gains on our wood. So now we just finished a stack here. So let's go ahead and top up the furnace. Look at how many logs we have. So we'll drop off another stack of logs there. And then, yeah, look at all that. But now this actually is a very nice silent dropper elevator. And we can see the items are just slowly ticking up in there. But we don't need it. So, yeah, I guess I want to get at least to 8 pieces of the soul sand. Well, I guess we don't need to, because we can turn charcoal into the mini charcoal or whatever it is, the tiny charcoal. So yeah, if we put this in there, then we can actually this will actually smelt 1 item per tiny charcoal, which is fine. So yeah, we can get ourselves that vile dust and make some stuff here. So before we do that, I think we've got glass inside. Let's go inside. Yes, we do. Not much, but a little bit. And that's snad, so we won't be messing with that. Alright, so we are getting hot again. Smooth stone. We're going to have to go get a batch of smooth stone cooking. Alright, we should have, there we go. Yeah, because it's ridiculously hot around these furnaces, which we should actually be able to turn them down here or get them buried or something. But so we will go ahead and make a few of these. So now these pipes, we'll go ahead and make those. And then we need some redstone. I think it was chests. What was the other stuff that we needed? Redstone, chest, and smooth stone. So we should have everything there. Let's go ahead and make 1 transfer node recipe. And now we should be able to very easily pull the items out of here. So I don't even know if we need a hopper at this point. We might be able to use the item transfer straight out of the chopper. Well, let me get cooled down here because we are around the furnaces. That's really bad. So let's get cooled down. And I believe we can make filters for these things as well. So let's quickly look at extra utilities. Okay. what happened to all the recipes? Okay. So, extra utilities, we have, there's the transfer pipe, and we will put in filter. Yeah. So the filter, oh, that is pretty darned easy. What are these? I don't know. But yes, so we can filter items too, so that we'll only pull certain items out. But yeah, this should be just dumping its items in there now. So yeah, I'll go ahead and remove all of this stuff. Now I did find out that there is a limit to how close we can be with other items here as well. So I guess that's something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, all of this stuff that I'd been making, not really needed. I guess that's a good thing. Now I am going to leave this here for now. This is just the axes. Seems like the easiest way is just a couple of hoppers there. But we do have all of this. Looks like we have the inventory space for it right now. So let's go ahead and grab all of this. Whee! That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so now question. Can we pull items straight out of this thing? So let's go ahead and put a transfer node on the bottom of it. And actually, that's an interesting little test right there. Let's go ahead and drop these in there. So that one is pulling it out as well. Yeah, they don't seem to be going any faster, regardless of their position. So, yeah, I guess we can just do a transfer node straight off of the back of it. Okay. So now, the next thing is we need our furnace. And yep, this is the furnace that we want. And we'll drop off this tiny charcoal in there. And in fact, we're going to drop off a lot of stuff in there. And we're going to grab these chests. So, if we put the furnace first, and then the chest, it will prioritize filling the furnace before it does anything else. So let's go ahead and put on a transfer pipe, and oh, that is more than a bit of a problem. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So yeah, we might have to use transfer pipe here, I guess. We could also turn the spot off, but it's whatever. So now we'll put this here. That will immediately start filling with items from there. Let's go ahead and grab some charcoal and put this. We really want to convert this into the tiny charcoal. So we are going to need a way to automatically craft this stuff. And actually, can we use the tiny charcoal in here? We can. Okay. So, yes, we need to have all of our charcoal crafted straight into tiny charcoal before we do anything else with it. So I did see that we have a way to make an auto crafter from tiny or progressive automation. So let's take a look at crafting here. So we have the wooden crafter. So the wooden crafter, once again, furnace and a crafting table and a chest. So yeah, we're going to upgrade that to a stone crafter right away. I can't hardly believe that that needs anything. So let's grab some logs, stone, cobblestone, and that should pretty much cover everything. Alright, so go ahead and make a crafting table, furnace, and then our wooden crafter, and then our stone crafter. Oh, we need another crafting table. I guess that makes sense because we don't have a tool per se for this. So now if we place this thing down, what can we do with it? Okay, so obviously it still needs some fuel. So now if we place this, so that's going to recognize that it's tiny charcoal. Okay, let's move this over a block. We'll place down our crafter. And actually, I think we'll even place it down over here. And we're going to place a transfer node on the bottom of here. And then a pipe, a transfer pipe. So now that should be pulling the items out of there. Oh, it is putting them straight into the fuel. So yes, we've got to make sure that that doesn't happen. So we need this to go there. And then we need to put our tiny charcoal in there. Okay. So now, if we take a transfer node here, so that's transferring out. Okay, that's even better. So it's automatic. No, it's just putting it there. Okay, so we're probably going to need some speed upgrades or something for this. But yeah, this is much better use for that stuff. So now if we place this here, okay, so that immediately filled that up. And then, yeah, then we need to transfer over to here. And there we go. We are currently fully automated on fuel. So we may need more. Yeah, we may need more furnaces to keep up. But that is actually the system right there. And then the crafting is the only place that we're really going to have a problem. So it does look like it uses 2 tiny charcoal per craft. Now, obviously, if we put extras in, it's more efficient. Yeah, so that's going to ensure that everything fills up. Now, the thing is we're going to end up with a lot of buildup of charcoal in here. That's going to be interesting to see. So, yeah, there's definitely some ways to improve this setup. And I'm sure that part of it is in making the crafter be a bit more efficient. 8 at a time, but then it uses 2 tiny charcoal to do it. Okay, and I forgot to get fuel back into the crafter. So we'll go ahead and do this as well. So now the crafter itself should be getting refueled. I hope. Yeah, it looks like the crafter itself is getting refueled now. Yep. So yeah, now everything is getting refueled automatically. The only thing that we don't have at the moment is axe production, which I'm sure that we can get a little bit set up for that. So yes, it does definitely look like we're going to be able to get this to work and have lots and lots of excess charcoal, which is great. We can also have excess wood and excess saplings. So everything about this is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And I suppose we could technically set this up to where it goes into the chest first. I don't know. We'll have to see. I got to give this some major thought. This is definitely something that will work as a concept, but it is going to take some work to get it efficient. So I think I'm going to work on that between episodes because I think I'm out of time for this one. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!